caught up in the rapture of you. Yeah, been so long, oh missing you, baby. Come on, Anita. You bring me joy. I don't know who this guy she talking about. She love the hell out of this. All right, remember the classics. We going R&B albums, man. R&B albums. May 20th, 1986, she dropped the dime. Detroit's own Anita Baker drops the classic album. One of the queens of R&B, Anita Baker drops the album. 8 tracks on the album. Rapture. She dropped the Rapture album. Oh, goddamn. Man, this was the right time for the right artist, man. The right time for the right artist. I'm going to tell you, because back in the day, you had her, you had Janet Jackson, you had Whitney Houston, you had Anita Baker. And I remember the cover on Ebony magazine, they had like, who's the greatest of all time? And they had them 3 standing there like some gladiators. I'm like, gladiates, or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, damn, you know, we love some Janet, but Whitney can sing, but Anita got that soul, man. She had that soul. First time I heard it, Uncle played it to death. Uncle played it to death. Down in the basement, he playing this damn album. I'm like, what is this? I'm tired of hearing Caught Up in the Rapture. I was too young. I wanted him some fast songs. But yo, I got used to it. I'm like, yo, this shit is bomb. This shit is bomb. Every time you looked up, then radio was playing it. She was like the new queen of soul. You know what I'm saying? She ain't had no pop thing too. I don't even think people who listen to pop music even know who Anita Baker is, but everybody black know who Anita Baker is. She stayed on BET. My uncle used to call it Lakeshore Drive music. You know what I'm saying? Lakeshore Drive music. And now, like when I'm feeling like kind of down, I throw that album on. I've got my Apple Music. I push that button. I'm riding, baby. Lakeshore Drive, Chi-Town. If you ain't been here, you need to do it. The tracks, ain't no bad track. It's actually a classic album. It's a classic album. There's no skips to this. You got Sweet Love. That was the first release. Sweet Love, and she doing this like, who's this weird lady moving her hands? But I'm like, yo, it sound dope as hell. You bring me joy. She slowed it down again. You bring me joy. I don't know who this guy she talking about. She love the hell out of this motherfucker. You bring me joy. I'm like, yeah. Then the title track, Caught Up in the Rapture of You. Yeah, been so long, oh missing you, baby. Come on, Anita. A.B. Killing it, man. I just found out the song, and it was a mystery. I ain't know it was a remake. I'm like, yo, that's pretty damn good. I just found that out like a year ago. Then she did the No One in the World. Spike Lee did the video for. I'm like, yo, I used to play that all the time. I'm like, man, this is the same album? It's the same album. Track 7, favorite track on the album. From beginning to end, 365 days of the... Man, come on, she roller skating. I'm like, yeah, she loving Detroit. Detroit, man, she made Detroit look like the place to be. I'm like, I gotta go to Detroit. The last track, I barely listened to, Watch Your Step. I'm like, I listened to it, it's all right. It's probably the weakest track on there, but it was dope too. They don't talk about Anita Baker enough, man. They need to. From this album alone, she is an R&B queen for the rest. She didn't have to do no more records. No more records. This was the one. Because she had one before this, and she like, nah, sophomore, baby. Dropping it on you. Bam! Killed it. They like, yo, she touring with Luther Vandross. Before you have, they're like, you know she's going to tour with Luther Vandross, right? Next thing you know, they're on the road. Then Luther Vandross had a problem with it. They had battles. I love it, man. So, hey, one of my favorite albums of all time, the Rapture album. You ain't heard it, you need to listen to it, man. Because from beginning to end, 365 days of the... Man, man, get that album, man. Shout out to Anita Baker. Next segment.